when they became the first Villa side in 110 years of league football to avoid defeat in their first 12 games of the season. And they followed that by producing England's newest international, 21-year-old Birmingham-born Lee Hendrie won his first full cap when he came on at Wembley on Wednesday for Villa teammate Paul Merson. Both take their places in a Villa side which includes three others who were on England duty. Dion Dublin, 5 goals in 2 games for Villa, Gareth Southgate, who became a father in the week, and 17-year-old Gareth Barry, who won his first under-21 cap. Ian Taylor's one-match ban means a recall in midfield for Mark Draper. Well, for Liverpool, Gerard Houllier switches to a 3-man defence with wing-backs by recalling Phil Babb and Steve Harkness. Michael Owen returns up front after a hamstring injury alongside Robbie Fowler, whose personal record against Villa is 11 goals in 10 games. Steve McManaman is not expected to play before Christmas. A first return to Villa Park for Steve Staunton, who spent 7 seasons here before rejoining Liverpool in the summer. And it's a match that will also jog the memory of John Gregory. Villa beat Liverpool 2-1 here in February in his first match in charge. Peter Jones gets proceedings started on a ground which really is the heartbeat of the Premier League just at the moment. Villa have got Manchester United and Arsenal to come in their next 2 home games after this, and they're away to Chelsea in between. So it's a real litmus test starting today of their championship credentials. Liverpool are in all white with the red piping. This is Alan Wright for Villa. To Dublin. And will Liverpool be more secure at the back with the 5-man system? That's a big... It's a corner. Liverpool pressing well with first Redknapp and then Heggem. So Patrick Berger will go across to take it left-footed. Jamie Carragher comes forward in the near post position. Steve Staunton is also up. Oh, and there's the header and there's the goal. And it's Paul Ince. What a start for Liverpool. Would you believe that? Patrick Berger took the corner and Villa suddenly lost a player here. Ince came in, got ahead of his marker, and Oakes was left standing. That was not the start that was predicted. Certainly not by those following Villa, who've only dropped the 1 point here this season, or 2 points in a sense. They drew with Leicester, but winners in support here is Wright. Collymore drops off. Ex-Liverpool player, of course. But he lost the ball there. And this is Fowler. Owen runs on ahead. He's up against Ugo Ehiogu. Look at the pace of Michael Owen. And a great challenge by Ehiogu. Owen still gets the ball in and Fowler's there. It should have been 2. His expression reflects that, Robbie Fowler. But Michael Oates, that was a fine save because the goalkeeper there was second favourite. It all happened because Collymore lost the ball. Here he is now in attack at the other end. There's no respite here. Collymore again! Oh, and David James saves a half-hit shot with an outstretched leg from Stan Collymore. And that could have been 1-1. Heggem. And now Redknapp again. Fowler! 2-0! And we've been playing only 7 minutes. Well, Fowler, who could have made it 2-0 a moment earlier when Oakes saved, now increases his remarkable scoring record against Aston Villa. Jamie Redknapp with the ball in, and Fowler sneaks in here. Watson and Ehiogu, one or other is guilty there. They didn't get tight enough. 2 defenders against 1 attacker, and the attacker was left free. It's 2-0 to Liverpool. Robbie Fowler, 12 goals in 11 games now against this opposition. Collymore very late. Peter Jones comes across. Words with Staunton and Collymore there. Face to face. Harkness was the recipient of the challenge, not Staunton. But Collymore is the man in trouble for a very late and blatant challenge on Steve Harkness. And there was trouble between these two players last season. There was argument and accusation of racist comments, and the case was referred to the PFA. So the bad blood between Collymore and Harkness seems to have resurfaced there. Liverpool are going to have to make a substitution because Harkness doesn't look as though he's coming back. It's going to be Stig Inge Bjørneby, who was left out initially today with 10 minutes gone. Tremendous by Michael Owen in the first place for the vision and the precision, and by Michael Oakes for the reaction. Just look at the defenders, they're trailing in his wake. Michael Oakes gets a hand up at full stretch, otherwise it's 3-0. Owen's pace is devastating. He's making the defenders look slow. And it's a corner again to Liverpool. They scored from their first one. Ince is there again, so is Staunton. Oakes punches clear, Berger. This is Redknapp. Oh, Carragher! And if that had just been guided better, that would have gone in also. Redknapp joining now. Berger goes again, he's free. They didn't shut him down, and Patrick Berger steers the shot wide. With his weaker foot, kicks. And Villa still win it back with Hendrie. Dublin again. Collymore goes down. Penalty, no. Not given. Referee waving away. And not too much of a protest from the Aston Villa players either. But Dion Dublin with 5 in 2 games, nearly added to his total there for Villa. Paul Merson, an intelligent pass. Dublin, a good solid strike with the side of the foot. James beaten, back off the post. Score! He should have scored. 2 here against Liverpool last February. There should have been another one today. Merson plays a delightful ball in. That's a Merson special, outside of the right foot. And Collymore has only got to get that on the goal, and Villa are back in it. Now it's Draper. Flags up for handball. And Villa will be looking for the sort of start to the second half that Liverpool produced in the first. Wright to take it. There'll be some bend on this with the left foot. Path cleared by Heggem. Villa now attacking the Holt end. And with that sort of backing, can they stage a second half recovery? Or can Liverpool hold on to this lead and gain their first away win in the league since August? This is Ince to Berger. Merson. Back it comes to Watson. Dublin! Goal! Jamie Carragher lost his balance as he was about to challenge, and Dublin has scored again for Aston Villa. 2 minutes into the second half, he makes it 6 in 3 games. And just as Ince did in the first half, Dublin scores in virtually the first attack of the second. Yes, the Liverpool defender, Carragher, lost his balance. Dublin swooped. And what a good finish again by the new signing. It's 2-1. That's put it right on the edge. Redknapp to his left, and Fowler, and Berger. This is Fowler. Oh, he scores from the most awkward of angles, it looked. 58 minutes gone, Liverpool are 3-1 up, and Robbie Fowler, who I remember scoring a goal on this ground, not unlike that a few years ago, produces again when you'd have thought the odds were in favour of the goalkeeper. Liverpool had players forward here, but nobody was quite sure what Fowler was going to do. Ehiogu stood in front of him and he managed to curl that round Oakes, and just in that bottom corner, there's a clear indication that Liverpool, with this man now looking for a hat-trick, have taken charge again suddenly. The centre waiting, Dublin, surely! Yes, he can walk it in, and he virtually did. The extra defender was of no use there. Villa are back in the game at 3-2. Dublin's goal, yet again, made by Collymore. Collymore gets away on the right-hand side. Dublin is waiting in the centre, and, well, 3 touches and finally in. But Dublin here, 2 in his first match, 3 in his second, 2 in this one, 7 in 3 for the man from Coventry. Nice easy finish, that one, Dion. And there's going to be a substitution. Jason McAteer has come on in place of Patrick Berger for Liverpool. What a... Liverpool 4-2 up. And once again the defenders absolutely spread eagle. We're still only less than halfway through the second half, and Robbie Fowler makes it a personal triumph here. And Villa again had, what, 3 defenders in there with him, and not one of them got near him. Neither did they intercept the ball. Jamie Redknapp is the architect here. Going down the left-hand side, look how many claret shirts there were in there. But nobody makes contact. Fowler certainly does. And for Robbie Fowler now, 14 goals in 11 matches against this opposition. They must hate the sight of it. The league leaders of this morning, 4-2 down on their own ground. Oh, Collymore has shown Owen, and Collymore, already booked, has pushed the arms out here, and players gather round. It's calmed itself down fairly quickly, but referee Peter Jones may want to take some action. The book is certainly out. It's a question of who goes in it. Villa are presumably saying, leave Collymore alone because he is on a yellow. And if this is red, it's Stan Collymore. He's off. He's off against his old club. Now then, it's Owen who goes in first with that rather nasty high challenge. Collymore comes back and he pushes Owen round the neck. Now the question is, then that it gets calmed down a bit by Ince. He was a peacemaker there. Now, the referee, what's he going to do about Owen? And it's a yellow card for Michael Owen, who really instigated the incident. Joachim through the middle, it's his first touch, and he's gone round the goalkeeper, and that's a penalty. That's a penalty against David James. And he could be off. He could be off. It's yellow. It's yellow. Julian Joachim, renowned for his pace, but he's going away from the goal there. Is there contact? Well, it's the old story. If goalkeepers throw the arms out, the forward is inevitably going to go down. And Dion Dublin, well, here he is again. Is this going to be the hat-trick, the second in a week? Oh, he saved it! James has saved it. Talk about making amends. No hat-trick for Dublin, not there anyway. He's usually so good with penalties as well. Corner to Villa. What an extraordinary match. In the Premiership for the first time this season. Their first league defeat since last April, in fact. Mainly inflicted by Robbie Fowler with a hat-trick for a revived Liverpool. It could have been a hat-trick as well, again for Dion Dublin, but his penalty was saved by David James, and that really was the end of the Aston Villa revival, bearing in mind they'd had Stan Collymore sent off. It's a good start for Gerard Houllier. It's Aston Villa 2, Liverpool 4.